YouTube Nation, Main Event TV, aka Meat TV, aka quarterbacks get chin checked and lead a game, aka I would like to apologize to all the users that have been leaving messages on my profile. I haven't gotten back to you guys. You know how hard it is to get back to you guys, but I apologize for it. So from now on, I'll be asking my own questions and answering them. If you don't like it, you can fine me $25,000. With that being said, that's what we're going to talk about today. The NFL, Brett Favre. Let's start with Brett Favre first, all right? Brett Favre. Yeah, first off, y'all should already know how I feel about Brett Favre. Fuck Brett Favre, all right? Because the fact is, if this was any other person other than a Brett Favre type, a spoiled diva type, this wouldn't be happening. All these problems that he's having, and they still haven't done any investigation. This is what I was waiting for, to see what the investigation was about, but they didn't do anything. Because they're sitting on their hands. They don't want their almighty Brett Favre getting in trouble. Yet it's okay for every other athlete to get in trouble. You can suspend him how many games and take away all his endorsements and everything else while he still makes money off his good old boy jeans. Look, no one has time for this, all right? I already don't respect the Minnesota Vikings as it is. You do not, I'm telling you, you do not send players up to his house and get on their knees and ask him to come back. If I'm Tavares Jackson, I'm asking for a trade. That's ridiculous. That's pathetic. And then Brett Favre doesn't know when to stop playing. It's on these, oh, well, I may not play. They may play. So what they did, he should have sat this last game. But instead, they wanted to keep the streak alive and keep him playing and then pull him. Oh, my chin. What? Is that the first time you've been hit? And this love affair with Brett Favre has to go with the media. I'm telling you. Because, look. Let's get something straight. I was watching ESPN, and one guy went as far as to call Brett Favre the toughest man alive. You got to be kidding. Toughest man alive? Come on, stop. We've got guys out there who are fighting for the troops. There are guys who have lost limbs. You have people who entered even the Olympics who were blind. If anyone saw the Olympics, the Winter Olympics this year, there were blind people skiing down slopes. That's toughness, because if they crash, that's it. And a lot of them, they crash. But that's not the point. The point is that's toughness. What Brett Favre is doing is not toughness, all right? They don't even hit him that hard. A lot of guys hug him and they say, okay, what's Brett Favre? They give him his respect. There is no level to where Brett Favre, I'm telling you now, no level where he can exceed that automatically takes him out of the equation. That's ridiculous. Anything that happens, it shouldn't be, but he's Brett Favre. But he's Brett Favre. Why don't he go kill somebody? Oh, I guess he'll get off of that because he's Brett Favre. This is ridiculous, all right? Brett Favre, I'm telling you now, Brett Favre sent those pictures to that woman, all right? Because this is his first time he's been caught cheating. His wife said in her book that, hey, he's been cheating before. She caught him before. And then he says, well, I did send a couple messages, but I didn't send no pictures. Let's get something straight, Brett Favre. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And when you play with fire, you get burned. You should know how this goes. And if they are going to do this investigation, the FBI really does do this investigation, remember this. Remember this. From a cell phone, all that stuff is from satellite. They can pull those pictures anytime they want. Anytime. Just fess up to it. You're pathetic. Anyways, let's get on his other teammate, Randy Moss. Now, I have a real big problem with this. Not because of Randy Moss or what he said, but the way the NFL has fined him. Okay? If he doesn't want to talk to the media, on. For those who don't know, let's just get this something straight. For those who don't know, athletes have a very hard time talking to the media. And I'll explain. Because anytime an athlete comes out and says what he feels is right, or it's on his chest, he talks about the refs or anything like that, he gets fined. The media wants you to be truthful. If you lie to the media, then you're painting a negative picture about yourself. So if you be truthful to the media, you get fined. Randy Moss not talking to the media is a good thing. It means that he doesn't want to be bothered with it. But now he's being fined. So let me get this straight, NFL. Let me get this straight. Randy Moss is fined $25,000 for not talking to the media. Earlier this year, Brandon Jacobs threw a helmet into the stands and hit a fan. Fan caught the helmet though, and he pried it away from him. Hit a fan, and he was only fined $10,000. What does that tell me, NFL? That the media is more important to you than the safety of your fans in the stadium. Then you wonder why the ticket sales are low. Then you wonder why. This is ridiculous. The NFL, you fine everything for everybody for everything. Celebrations. Have you noticed, since they can't do celebrations in the end zones anymore, what they do? Every other play, there's a celebration. They do it on the field after a play. And then they say, oh, it's emotion. Look, if you let the guys do what they have to do in the end zone when they score. I'm sorry, but if I score a touchdown, you gotta think, there's what, like 6 or 7 guys are out there who are about 250 pounds. The rest are secondary and everything. Those guys, if I can get past those guys and I score a touchdown, you best believe I'm going to celebrate, because I know at any given time, at any given play, something could go wrong and my career is done. So you damn well right, I'm going to celebrate, whether you like it or not. You don't find nobody. They call it the Not Fun League for a reason. Yeah, that's what they call it. Anyways, that's the second time. The third one, we're going to get Eagles Colts, all right? Yeah, I'm getting the Eagles fans, get ready. Because I'm telling you now, I'm not worried about the offense. D-Jack and Vic are back. I'm not worried about the offense is straight. I'm not worried about the offense till the game and see what's going on, really. But the fact is, I'm worried about the defense. Now, I'm 2 for 2 right now. Because what did I say before? Mike Bell, he needs to be traded. What happened? Mike Bell gone. What did I say on my Facebook and in my other videos? Ellis Hobbs, you're not doing nothing. Stop celebrating. Take some responsibility. Where Ellis Hobbs now? On the bench. See, this is what I'm talking about. 10 steps ahead of the damn organization myself. It's ridiculous. But the fact is, Eagles defense really needs to step up this week, because the way I see it, if Kerry Collins last week can pick us apart like that, can you imagine what Peyton Manning's going to do to us? It doesn't matter what weapons he has out there. He can make weapons. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. Eagles defense, look, this is what I expect. If you want to win this game, Sean McDermott, I'm giving you the keys to the kingdom. Here we go. All right? If you want Peyton Manning to be pressured, you're going to have to throw blitzes at him. He's going to check down. When you throw blitzes, have the secondary come up. Don't let him play loose. Why? Jam your receivers. This will leave Peyton with a couple options. Slants, square ends, button hooks. That's pretty much it. He's going, and if worse comes to worse, what Peyton will do is he'll send a man in motion to try to get something going so that guy will have an extra step on the secondary before he is jammed. If you run the blitz, it's really this simple. You pressure Peyton Manning because he has his front line is what saves him, all right? He cannot run. We all know this. He is a throwing quarterback, but he's a statue in the pocket. You kill him. And you saw what happened last time he got crushed when the offensive line broke down. What do? Blame his offensive line, the entire offensive line, after the game. That's what he did. He threw him under the bus because of one time. See, this is what I'm talking, guys. Peyton Manning can be pressured. His team isn't that good this year. We can beat this team. We just have to step up and do what is necessary. That's all it is. Defense, it's a big part of defense this week. All right? Offense is going to mesh together. I'm not worried about the offense. Defense is what you should be looking at, Eagles fans. So I'll talk to y'all then. Be safe Sunday. Y'all know it's time. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm out.